Hello folks, welcome to another video on the Bleary Extra channel. I'm out and about on the Royal Enfield 350 Classic Reborn, and I just filled it up with fuel. It took 10 litres, so I was quite low on it. It's a beautiful day today. It is the 16th of May, I think it is, and it is scorching hot. Got the summer riding gear on, got the cream chinos on for the first time. Didn't wear them at all last year because it done nothing but bloody rain. And I'm just out for a little bimble about. Now, there's a couple of things I want to chat about because it's been getting on my proverbial tatties. And we'll do that as we ride along. For those of you who have been watching my channel before, on the Adventures of Bleary Review, you'll know that I value my privacy in terms of these big tech companies and what they do to you and how they spy on you. Well, look at that. That's timing, isn't it? Yeah, so I have moved away 95% of the time away from Windows, and I'm on Linux now. And the videos that I'm editing now is on Linux. I use Kdenlive and I'm actually quite enjoying it. Bit of a learning curve as with anything new, but it's fine. I've also made a decision to simplify my videos in terms of get rid of the like, comment and subscribe stuff. I don't think it does any good, to be honest with you, and it just clutters up the picture. So that's gone. I've also got rid of the branding along the bottom because I've actually got the YouTube one down in the bottom right hand corner, so that does away with that. Still got the intro, still got the thanks at the end, and that's about it. Do my transitions. Holy Moses, what's this boy on? So that's going very well. The only thing I can't get away from, well I can, is the Insta360 app. Now it does run, and I have produced videos with it on the Linux. There's a layer called Wine, I think it's called, off the top of my head, which basically mimics the Windows environment, puts in the libraries and things like that as it needs, I think. And I can get it to run, and it does run. It's not always running at the best possible speed, but I've just got new NVIDIA drivers for Linux, and it's certainly improved Kdenlive. I've not tried Insta, but I'm sure as time goes on, as these things are developed, and there's a huge amount of development going on within the Linux community, it will improve. So I'm still using any Insta360 on the Windows PC. I try not to surf on Windows. I sometimes do that while I'm rendering files and doing stuff like that. But anyway, it's all going very well. Quite enjoying the new challenge of a new operating system, of a different way of working. But more importantly, the privacy that I've now got from these spying devils. And it's looking beautiful today. Very little in the way of wind. And the tide's out. I was out last Sunday on the Royal Enfield, did this very road, so quiet, and it was just fantastic. Got a bit cold at night time, mind you, because I came out thinking it was like on the Sunday afternoon, but by the evening time the temperatures had dropped dramatically. house on the right hand side. I worked in that as an apprentice electrician. The journeyman, can't remember what we were doing. But the Royal Enfield is running magnificently. I was talking a couple of weeks ago about getting rid of it, going down to 2 bikes. But the madness is past. I have, however, got an itch that might need to get scratched at some point in 2025, not right now, certainly not before I go away on my tour, and that is getting myself a new bike. I do fancy the Harley Davidson Pan American, and there was one for sale around at the Ducati dealer, which is just around the corner from where I live, and it was basically a brand new bike that had been registered by a dealer who then promptly went bust, and the finance company repossessed it, passed it to the Ducati dealer and said, well, you sell that. So they had it on for 10,300, brand new bike. I think it's about 16 grand for a new bike. I can't. Anyway, it had 3 miles on the clock, immaculate, as you would expect. We're on 3 miles. And I went round and had a look at that, not with the intention to buy it, because I'm not going to buy anything new. But the good news is my wife loved the looks of it. It's Marmite, that's for sure, but it's different. I like different bikes. So that's one potential. I went and had a look at all the Royal Enfields, particularly the Royal Enfield Classic 650. But I've got to say, it just left me cold. I didn't feel any bond towards the looks the way I did with this 350. Instant love when I saw this thing, but not. I had the whole range there. It was the guys Revolution Motors up in Perth, 25 miles away from me. Had a good look around, but nothing in the Royal Enfield does it for me. Some nice bikes for sure. The Bear looked nice. I don't like how the exhausts spray out on some of these models, particularly the classic 650. And I like the exhaust, parallel exhaust to be parallel, not splayed out. That was one thing. But so that was, the Royal Enfields are off the table, pretty certain about that. I kind of thought about the Super Meteor, but that's past as well. I suppose the only other contender right now in my head is, do I swap out the NC750X for the new 2025 NC750X? You never know. Anyway, I just need to calm my jets a bit. Oh, the birdie almost got it, but never got past. Just need to calm my jets a wee bit, you know. Right, I think we're going to go up this way. It's a wonderful day to be out on the Classic 350. Very little in the way of wind. From inside this helmet, I've got an X helmet on, a full face. There doesn't appear to be an awful lot of wind noise, and there's certainly no wind buffeting. If I open the visor, I will get a bit of whistling. With it down, pretty much quiet. So that's me doing an indicated speed of 50 miles an hour. Let's go and have a go at try and get up to 60 miles an hour. There we are, an indicated speed more or less of 60 miles an hour. Clean air whizzing by. Not always the case on the NC750X.